Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. Yes, today we got new upgrade, a very effective upgrade for my bike. At the same time it's a very silly upgrade and also a new project coming. So stay tuned. I'm back from a short holiday, a little bit of tan that makes having shaved legs at almost 50 years old less awkward, just a tad. Yes, and I'm wearing my 50 Shades of Grey kit from Sirocco. I really like these colors, these subtle greyish colors. It would be so silly even to have a grey bottle. It would be really over the top, but you know. And yes, today I'm going to discuss a upgrade for the bike. I fell for the Pirelli SmarTube. I'm already using this as a spare. I put a link on the video about the accessory and the weight saving, and I got two in my saddlebag because they are so small to pack, very light, and when they are needed I use them to put them when I have a puncture. But I always been riding with normal tubes. In fact, Continental inner tube, they've been great. Never had any problems apart from, of course, the ordinary punctures. And inner tubes like that, butyl tubes, come at around £5, very cheap, no problems with them. But in my mind I kept thinking, what if I also ride the Pirelli as a normal tube and I will save even more weight, because the normal butyl tube comes at around 100 grams and these are slightly more than 35 grams. So I thought, yeah, almost 70 grams each wheel savings, 140 grams that in a bike world would be a lot of money to get the weight loss anywhere else. And I thought, you know what, I'll take the plunge. These babies are not cheap, about £26 each. So yes, I said it's a very effective upgrade, but at the same time could be really a dumb upgrade, because if I'm going to punch straight away, they are not easy to repair. There is a repair kit available from Tubolito, because these are exactly the same as the Tubolito, made in the same factory in Austria. And they are not really easy to repair because the TPU plastic, you need a special glue and it's a bit of a faff, while butyl tubes are cheap to replace and easy to repair. So it's a bit of a gamble. We'll see if this will last. I think that if they are on a maybe 4 or 6 months run, they'd be worth the upgrade. If I'm going to go out and puncture them straight away, I'll be a little bit disappointed and you might hear some Italian swear words. And also the project, yes. While I was on holiday, I kept thinking of this strange setup I have with the two bikes. As you know, I bought the second Ultimate because maybe I might have overreacted to the fact that these bikes are going to be discontinued soon. Rim brake bikes at this price point are not available anymore. So I jumped in straight away, and when it was available I bought the exact same bike. So I got now two bikes of the same type sitting side by side. And yes, on one hand it gives me confidence for the future that I'm going to still be able to ride my favorite bike. At the same time it's a bit of a waste, because yes, you got two bikes sitting alongside one to another. Because I also have, as you know, the Merida, that is the bike for the winter commute. What I'm going to do then is, I thought, why don't I buy a separate frame? I transfer all the components from one of the two Ultimates to the new frame to create an alternative. So if something goes wrong, I will still have that frame, the Canyon frame, available. And at the same time I can do some really interesting test, because what I bought is a aerodynamic frame. Yes, guess what? No, it's not the Pinarello. That is my dream bike, because I think I'm still waiting for the Pinarello collaboration to come to light, but don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. So I shopped around and I followed some of the channels that I like Trace Velo was of course one of the first, and also I saw other couple of channels that are discovering these direct Chinese brands that sell straight to the public. And it's very interesting because they are offering a lot of bikes. Some of the bikes are exact replicas. I didn't want to get a fake bike per se, but these brands, seems to me, they are offering a lot of bikes that people will want to buy, while the mainstream manufacturers have moved away a little bit towards the ultra expensive bike. They are maybe losing a bit of touch with the ordinary cyclists. So what I did is I did a bit of research, and I wanted ideally a rim brake frame bike where I could swap straight away all my components. I found, of course, the usual brands like Windspace, Yolio, and these are almost now considered mainstream brands. And I found even cheaper alternative. There is a new one that came to light here in Western Europe, like Elvis, or VeloBuild. And I found out that VeloBuild has got quite interesting frame offering, and scrolling down through their offering, I found the 068 frame, which is strangely similar to a Specialized Venge. So it looks like a Specialized Venge replica, which at that time was one of the most aerodynamic bikes on the market. They copied the frame design, and I think a lot of Specialized customers are still missing the Venge when Specialized decided to kill the Venge and go straight to the SL7. So yes, that's what I ordered. Overall, with the shipping, it will come around £500, or maybe less than £500. So I say yes, a little bit of an investment, but all things considered, if the frame turns out to be of a decent quality, who knows, it might be a good investment. And on the segments that I always go through my commute, I will progressively find out whether the aerodynamic element of the frame will make any difference. I'm wondering whether at the same body position I will be faster just because the frame is more profiled than the Canyon Ultimate, which is, something that I always had in the back of the mind, because the Ultimate is slightly profiled. It does have some what they call aerodynamic optimization, but it's not an aero bike, and the Venge is on the other end a fully aerodynamic bike. I will see how it goes and do this research, and I will keep you updated on the results. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to fit the Pirelli SmarTube. I'm not going to film this section. I already gave you in another video the live interpretation of my struggle to fit the inner tube to this Continental. Not the easiest thing, so this time I will catch you up once I fitted both of them. Catch you up later. Okay, I managed to fit them both, and they're still light, so I'm surprised. And I will be able to go for a ride and see what the first impression, if there's any difference on the ride quality. Some have reported that there is a vibration coming from the stem of the valve knocking on the wheels. Maybe some tape, some electrical tape will solve the issue if there is any. So it's around 7.6 with pedals, bottle cages and computer mount. So it's almost a Tour de France weight, considering the newest standard of the race bikes. So, not bad. I'm recovering from a lap in Richmond Park. As you can see, I'm not that polished anymore. And first impressions on these Pirelli SmarTubes, they're actually running very smooth. For some reason I was expecting them to be harsher in a ride, maybe because the material, the plastic, is so rigid, and I thought maybe the standard tubes, the butyl tubes, were going to be softer, more compliant. It's actually the other way around. On potholes and everywhere they run very smooth. Yes, lots of wind, lots of traffic, bicycles, cars, deers. So today in Richmond Park I'm not expecting great times, but it was good for now to see how these tubes felt. A quick note from the studio where I'm editing the video, and I was checking the times today of the ride with the Pirelli SmarTubes. It wasn't that bad actually. I got a personal best on the descent. Oh, top spot on the day. Good. Out of 579 riders. The anti-clockwise loop, I got my personal best on a solo ride. Actually, well, I'm second on the day. Well, the top spot is taken by a professional rider, Alexander Richardson, third in the latest British championships. So, well, I can settle for the second spot behind him. I don't want this to be a placebo effect, but yes, I'm very happy for now. The rattling is not there actually. I can't find any particular noise coming from the valves, which is another positive. Incredibly, I met a fan in Richmond Park.
Yeah, I really enjoy the channel. I watch it whenever I can catch it actually. I think the last video I saw, you did a group ride.
Yes,
in
yes,
Richmond
here,
Park,
yeah.
which I thought was really cool.
Come along on Tuesday at 6.
I should.
Alright, please, good to meet you.
You too, enjoy your ride.
Ciao. And I met another guy here in Richmond Park, Kasra, young talented cyclist from London Dynamo, super fast,
yeah,
super fit.
when I can.
Good to see you. Have you been riding long today?
I went in the morning to Regent's Park.
Okay, good.
And well, it wasn't very fast, but some traffic on the way back. But I just came out now. Lovely weather.
Yeah, fantastic today.
Great time to come.
Good to see you. I'll let you go on your sprint. Right. Ciao. Right, nice bumping in people I know now in Richmond Park. Quite happy so far with these Pirelli SmarTube inner tubes. Touchwood, my investment for now would be safe. Hopefully for a few months, who knows, I'll keep you updated. And coming forward, yes, I will keep you updated on the Velo Build project. I will let you know the color I chose and give you some details on the build of the bike. So guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe not to lose any of these incredible updates that are coming. Just need to find the time to film them, and I'll see you to the next video. Ciao.